Hey you guys, this is Killing86, aka Raymond. Welcome to prediction video. Now this is going to be my prediction of what's going to happen and what's to come. I'll let you guys know that I got a tweet saying that he's going to put out a video today, but let you guys know I won't be able to react to it until I get off work. I'm working 1 to 10 today, but I'll be off at 9:30, so I'll be able to try to react to it as soon as I get home. I'll let you guys know, I'm sure you guys were wondering about Destiny 2, why haven't I played it? Well, the servers were down. I tested it out today, and it's working. So tonight, I will play. But further ado, let's do this. I bet you guys saw the video, Psycho Kid versus Isaac, quote in question marks. To me, this is exactly what I think the prophecy was going to fulfill. Now, if you guys remember at the end of the video, the disappearance of Mcjuggernuggets, they said that a storm is coming, a long-awaited prophecy. We must unite the Juggies. Now, on that term, unite the Juggies, maybe this is why he put up this video, hashtag Triple M. You know, the cameraman thing. Now, as you guys may have known, that they're actually going to do live auditions in real life for a new cameraman. But I have a feeling that Parker will come back. But judging from what the must unite the Juggies, maybe that's what it is right here. Maybe that's what the hashtag Triple M really means. But without further ado, let's get to the video, Psycho Kid versus Isaac. Now, guys, we've seen two of the most popular characters that we've ever seen in this series. First, we got Psycho Kid, a person who had endured a lot of torment from his psycho dad when he destroyed his video games by using a fireplace, a lawnmower, he used a hammer to destroy the play button, and he shot it with a gun, and also, without further ado, he actually destroyed the game room with his tractor. Now, this guy has been tormented so much, he actually decided to do the unthinkable and get rid of his psycho dad. Now, that was tough to do. I mean, it was tough to see how this guy had so much pain in his heart and so much anger, seeing what his dad was doing to him. It was really tough to see how Psycho Kid endured all this time through 3 years of the Psycho series. Seeing him cry himself to sleep, mostly, you know what I mean by that. Every time when his thing gets destroyed. I mean, seeing his Wii U get grilled and also get wood chipped, that was tough to see, and also get thrown in the tree. And also losing his house to his mom. Well, he couldn't make the concessions from him to, do this, not to do this, not to do that, and not record her. She doesn't want to be on camera, and also when she plays video games, she needs sleep. That was hard for him to do all that. And for him to try so hard to get his mom out of that house, of Aunt Melissa's house, and then walks out of that house from Aunt Jackie's, that was one of the toughest things ever. Also, the number one thing that he really hated the most was watching his dad, seeing his dad take $30,000 out of his hand, and there you have it, stole it. It was really tough to see how all this stuff happened at the end. It's where he stated, it's about getting my money back and proving a point. And for him, when he muttered those words, "You made me this way," that was one of the saddest things to ever see. And now, guys, the next contender, Isaac. Now, guys, we learned a lot about Isaac within the Devil Inside series for about 6 to 7 months now. Now, I would say 7 months because in July, that's when it ended. That's when Jesse came back. And that's where Isaac went back to the mirror world. Now, we've seen a lot about how evil this guy really was. I mean, this guy had a lot of anger. He had a lot of bad memories, leading towards drinking and drugs and having weapons. That was one of the toughest things ever. And after seeing how he kidnapped Jesse's mom and tried to force Jesse to come to the mirror and talk to him, it was really tough to see how much pain this guy was suffering. For being an only child, after when we found that out in the video, The Brother I Never Had, when they played the game, Never Had I Ever. It was tough to see how Isaac was really trying his hardest to start over and try to build a new life. But everyone saw him as Jesse, and he got tired of it. But the one thing how Isaac did not really see what was really going on is that Isaac was really a character. But he was from the mirror world. It was really tough to watch how he kept saying, I'm a real person. I'm really real. And seeing him in denial. I think the one thing that made it tough for Isaac was how when he was invited back into the home and he said, "All right, I can't wait. This is it. I'm going to start all over. They accept me for who I am and not Jesse." And then after that, he had the gun all set and ready to go, and everyone turned on him and made him snap into the mirror. We saw 3 different characters coming out, but then when Isaac stole the money, that was really hard to see how this guy was trying to make things better, but it instead made things worse. But when the mom stated, "You have good in you, Isaac. You're a good person, and you know that," I guess Isaac had a hard time believing it. But then we saw how he reached this breaking point when Jesse finally revealed himself in the mirror and said, "I am you, Isaac. I'm just waiting for you to get to your breaking point. You are a character. I am you. I created you." It was tough. But how the wizard just walked up to him and said, "Why are you doing this?" Is if I'm going to do all this, I'm going to do it. I might as well do it. It's like, why? That's the question. Why does he have to do all this? For somebody that is from another world and he's in a place where nothing matters. Remember, as I saying, like the saying goes, when you got nothing to lose. So you might as well do what you want because you got nothing to lose. For Jesse to say, "Be the hero, Isaac," and maybe that's prophecy that we're about to see. Maybe we will see Isaac save the day. But what would happen if these two actually met? We're seeing Psycho Kid, who had a lot of pain from his parents, and also Isaac, who had a lot of anger toward the parents. I think right there, they're one and the same. Although they're the same person, we all know that. That's Jesse Ridgway playing 2 different characters. Obviously, yeah, but these 2 characters have the same reasons. Having a bad dad, and also for him, he said he had a bad dad and a bad mom. So, despite all that, guys, if these 2 finally met, who would win? Would it be Psycho Kid or Isaac? Although Psycho Kid had a lot of anger and he was able to fight back. When we saw him destroy the TV when his dad found out he was playing the Game Boy SP, thanks to Jeffrey. And then we've seen how he was able to destroy the TV again when he ran away, when he saw how, or actually not saw, experienced how his dad destroyed his gaming room with a backhoe. He knew with all this anger, he was willing to fight back. And as for Isaac, he was willing to fight back anytime. He had the knife, and then he had the gun. It shows how these characters have fully evolved to what surprisingly will be a greatest thing. We can learn from these guys. Jesse Ridgway stated that I'm doing these things so that you don't have to. I mean, and during what Isaac did, drowning himself, drinking himself to death, things like that, it was one of the hardest things to watch. And as for Psycho Kid, we've experienced what he saw and what we saw through his eyes. And he was acting to it, seeing all the torment, all the belittlement, everything. It was tough. But if these two met, I think that will be the greatest video ever made. So this video is supposed to come out around 12:54 p.m. and it's 12:08 p.m. And as you guys know, I go to work at 1, so I won't be able to see what happens. But if it's something that's less important, I'm just gonna make a video like I am right now. Just put a picture and just do it like that. All right. So guys, if you guys want to watch me play Destiny 2 tonight and watch me stream, I will do it tonight. Well, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more Ashmore gameplay. Drop some likes on this video if you enjoyed this. How would you guys feel if we've seen these 2 finally meet? 2 big characters that Jesse has ever created. It will be really something, though. Despite we've seen him as a pirate, we've seen him as a kid who was trying to reveal that one of his friends was fake on the Grandpa show. These 2 characters right here, Psycho Kid and Isaac, were one of the biggest characters that he's ever accomplished. And like I said before, guys, I think Isaac is the greatest character because this is the kind of person that we know there's good in him. We want to see if he can prevail and actually show that all this being being hard, being like acting like a tough guy scene, you can actually break the shell off, and he's actually a nice person. He's a nice person when it comes around Juliet, and also when the mom. I mean, we've seen how he was crying his eyes out at some points because he had a mom and a dad that he never had. That was nice to him. But for him to push them away and not accept all this care, it kind of shows you that if you're so used to being belittled or being talked down a lot all the time, you might as well just push it and let it out toward the people who actually try to care for you. It's like, I don't want it. If I'm supposed to be on this world being treated this way, I'll just treat everybody the same. I mean, we kind of seen that in the Devil Inside video where the wizard tried to talk to him and said, why do you keep doing this? If I'm going to break mirrors, if I'm going to destroy things, I'm going to do it. It's like, why? That's the question. Why do you do this? And it's funny how when he asked him that question, how many times did you try to do that? How many times have you tried to hurt yourself besides destroying mirrors? And when Isaac said, no, you have no right to say that to me. You don't know nothing about me. It's like, we're trying to get to know you, but you don't want to answer questions. Like in the Q&A, we saw how aggressive he was. Personal questions, and he couldn't handle it. And he said that the year was 2019, so I have a feeling in 2019 that's when we'll see Isaac again. But I have a feeling that we will see him again this year. I bet it's going to be happening around Halloween. I'm sure of it. If not, oh well, I was wrong again. Well, guys, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more original gameplay. Drop some likes. I think I said that before, but what do you guys think? Would it be cool if these two actually met and they fought each other? It'll be really something. I don't know how they could pull this off, but I'm sure they could do it, because watching the Clone series, how he could be in 2 places at once, or actually 10 places at once, it kind of shows you that anything can happen, or anything's possible. Alright, guys, thank you for watching, and don't forget, stay positive, and don't forget to watch me stream tonight for Destiny 2.